Hi, Geminis. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. This is the week reading for the week of October 12th through October 18th, 2020. And I'm having a good day. For the most part, I started out thinking this week was going to be okay, but as I'm doing these readings, I'm like, yeah, no, there's going to be some issues for everybody. Overall, I still think it's going to be a good reading, but there's going to be some rockiness in it. Sorry, I just had to sit back down. So, I pulled oracle cards from the spellcasting oracle deck, and because I really like this deck, in fact, it's become one of my faves. The first card I get for y'all is courage. Now, whenever I see a lion, I think of Aslan and the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I love Aslan, I really do. But he's saying to be courageous. In light of everything that's going on, it takes courage to speak truth. And what I'm hearing for you, Geminis, is that it's time for you to speak your truth. Your truth has been being hidden under a rock for so long, then you may not even know what it is in some cases. But guess what? You know it. You know your truth, and you can speak it. You can speak that truth into the world. The next card I get for y'all is justice. And that goes back to speaking your truth. When you speak your truth because you know it's the right thing to do, when it's just, when it's right, when it's inside of you, you know what's right, then you're going to have that courage to start speaking the truth. Just do one little truth at a time. It doesn't have to be everything at once. And that's going to be something different for every person. But be willing to do it. Be saying, Spirit, I know you want me to have courage. Spirit, I know that you want me to practice justice. Show me how you want me to do this. And I'm sure he or she will. You will know what your truth is that you must speak. And finally, the card I get, the next card, is lighten your load. So that means on top of everything else that you've been carrying, on top of not speaking your truths, on top of not necessarily standing up for what is just, you have been carrying things that aren't even yours. You've been carrying other people's burdens. And it's so easy to do that if you're an empath, especially. You want to help people, but sometimes carrying their load means they're not doing their job. And you can't do that. You cannot keep enabling people to not carry their own load. Because until they learn to adult, they're not going to make choices. They're not going to speak their truth. They're not going to be authentic. And you're being told to be that authentic you. And by the way, your authentic you is amazing because you have the spark of the God and the goddess inside of you. I want to say that again. You have the God and the goddess inside of you. Okay, my next card is the Three of Hearts. Well, the Three of Swords, but it's upside down. Something's going to happen to you this week, Geminis. It's going to make you feel like someone is stabbing you in the heart. That might be someone that's your friend being jealous. That might be someone that you know lying about you, but you are going to feel that this week. And I think that's one of the reasons that you're being called upon to have courage, because you don't need to carry that burden for them either. When you are wronged, you need to own the fact that you have been wronged. You do not, people can, they call it, oh Lord, I just went blank. Oh, my heavens. I can't remember what it's called, where people try to lie to you. Gaslighting, that's it, sorry, from that movie Gaslight. Gaslighting is trying to make someone believe a non-truth. And gaslighters are so convinced of their lie that they can try to make you believe it. But if they're wronging you, that is on them. That's one of the things you need to speak your truth about. That's one of the things that you need to have courage about and to ask for justice for, is that you don't deserve that. We also have the 9 of Wands, and it's upside down, so we're going to flip it over. This card, this person can't see the forest for the trees, but they're trying to make up their mind what to do. They have all these choices, and they don't know what they want to do. But if you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, having courage, standing up for justice and asking for your justice, because that's where the injustice is this week, is against you, then aligning your load, because you don't have to carry anybody else's but yours, then you can make that decision easily because it'll come into existence. The final card is the 3 of Pentacles. Let's turn it over. This is kind of watered down, but this is saying, like in a merchant place, like in your job or getting a job, that people are going to recognize you for your good works. I don't think it's going to be as big as you would like, but I do think that people are going to start seeing you for the great person that you are. Finally, I'm reading the crystal ball this week. I didn't start out that way, but it just seemed to fall into place. This is telling me that you need to keep your eyes out. You need to have your eyes open to see what's really happening around you. You've had a veil over your eyes way too long. You have not been living in the now. You've been living in what you want it to be and not what it is. It's time for you to start living in the now and in the as is. So y'all, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text or give me a call, 405-512-9400. And if not, I'll see you soon. Bye.